What's up, guys? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Patreon request today from Taylor on Patreon. This is the Daredevil Netflix adaptation. So this is the one with the red glasses. Let's give this a go. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause, we'll go too fast. So I guess we gotta start with those glasses, those John Lennon style red glasses. So curve across the nose first. Center point about here. We'll go above halfway for the eyes, right? Because we got to fit in some of his hands. So curve along the nose here, as if, you know, it was like a curvy nose line. Okay. And then these go along sort of the edge of the frames of the glasses, and then we go back across the top. I think there's a little dividing line inside here. Like that. Now, oval frames, right? They're probably perfect. His head is tilted down, so they look sort of ovally. So they're probably circles if he was looking right at us. So we'll go down this way first. And we'll bring it around the bottom. This can be quite tricky, so take your time. Right, and then up around here, and there's another connection area here, but we'll just draw over it just to try and keep everything in line. Always have to hold my breath when I'm doing stuff like this. Okay, not bad for the first one. We'll go around the other side then, do it again. Okay, and then the bottom. So how does that look from up there? So because they are spectacles and frames, they have a frame, which means we have another line coming around the inside, right? You gotta basically trace that shape again along the inside of it. We'll do our best now. Okay, it seems to be wider on the top because we're looking down on him as well, right? So like we'll go about here on the top. And then it gets maybe a bit thinner down the bottom. Difficult enough to do that now, I know. But that kind of a thing. And then we do the same over here. Okay. Man-made objects, I think, in my opinion, are harder to draw than natural objects. Because they're so uniform, and if you like go off a little bit, it just stands out. It's crazy. Guns are the worst. Guns and chains. He seems to have another little line just on the top that I can see there. Okay, so little thing on the side here, connecting the glasses to the ears, and this will go up like under, it disappears like underneath his hair basically, so and like just stops there in a little like hairline. Okay, we can go higher or lower than this, but this looks about how high up it goes to me. So next, okay, so we can see like the inside of his eyebrow, just either side here. It just hugs the top of the glasses. And so it kind of like disappears behind the frames of his glasses there. They're quite big eyebrows. So we go. Kind of hairy like that. And like the side of his head is there. Try and do the same thing. Going this way. And we're doing kind of realistic-ish. Side of his head there. Then the inside of his nose. Heavily in shadow in there, but it's the best I can do. And he's got like these wrinkles on his forehead. Just like once. Okay, so his nose drawn in like so, curving around the sides, brackets, sort of like that. And then we can see the tip of it come down. It's a real sort of square nose. Down and up and around like so. And then we got maybe like the bridge of it just kind of here. And then another. Sort of line around this way. Like that, and the bridge of it underneath the glasses where it's resting on the glasses a bit. There. Okay, and I wouldn't really draw much more nose than this. Okay, probably leave it like that. Okay, so he's got a big, like, massive smirk, right? So very big smile. And it starts sort of underneath just the inside of his glasses here. So you could put like a dimple sort of line because he's smiling, just to mark it out. And the other one's a bit higher up than this. So you want to go across, same distance kind of. And then we'll go up a bit, and we'll put it kind of there maybe. So then we'll go across the mouth. turns in the center. Right, and then we can see top lip. Like a stretched out letter M. And then the bottom lip has a cut on it actually. So now you can do your cuts or scars. You can draw them in like that, or you can do it in color. So it's kind of up to you what way you want to do that. And he has lots of stubble. So starting sort of here. But we'll get the shape for the face and then we'll deal with all that facial hair. Chin comes around here, relatively square. He's more cuts on his forehead as well. Now, in general, I would say in this particular case, normally it's eyes to nose is the same as nose to chin, but because we've got a head tilt, eyebrows here to the bottom of the nose is about the same as bottom of the nose to the chin. Okay, so this and this are about the same. And then bottom of the nose to the bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to chin. The bottom lip line, see that? There and there are about the same, okay? So we'll go for his jaw then. Up the side of the face. Right, we'll do the same on the other side. So you're aiming sort of for the edge of the glasses there, like across from the top lip sort of area. And it gradually sort of starts to curve around here then. And this is kind of where his sort of cheekbone sort of comes in. It's kind of where his beard starts. Right, and his sideburns will start there as well. Now, because he's all stubbly, you can just see his cheek. Some people like to do it with shade. You know, you could just shade it in with your pencil. We will sort of draw it in, right? There's no sort of way around it, for me anyway. We'll just start doing all this stuff. Literally each hair. And I might speed this up for you because it'll probably take a bit of time. So I'm just gonna go all the way around his lip. With all this facial hair. This line of it will sort of join with his chin here. So keep going. And it'll go up his cheekbone as well. All the way into there. And you just got to keep building up. No easy way. No easy way of doing it at all. Well, the easiest way is just shading, I guess. Okay, so you can keep building that as long as you want it, obviously. But I think I'll leave it there. Now, so his sideburn, hairy sort of sideburn sticking out here. Right, and then his hairline starts to travel this way. And it gets kind of zigzaggy hairline in there. Same on this side. We eventually hit long hair up the top there. So it goes like here, and then like some hair starts to grow in. Right, and the sideburns sort of hangs down here on the side of his quite long sideburns. Right. So ears coming out from the top of the sideburn usually. Into there. Right, so your ears are usually the same length as your nose, just so you know. And if a character is facing forward, it goes from the like here to here. The earlobe lines up with the nostrils, and the top lines up with the eyebrow usually. That's if the character is facing forward, but he's facing down a bit, so it's a bit more tricky. Kind of higher up. So we just got like ear lines inside, like so. All right, so now up here, as I mentioned, there is a part in his hair, right? We got like some hair spikes just kind of coming down onto his hair here, just sort of hanging down over his fringe. Right, and then the part, so the part in his hair is like coming this way. It seems to just hang down here. Right, so it kind of like just goes that way with the shape of his head then, and then his fringe kind of comes around the top. So we just go like standard kind of. Around here maybe. And then the other side just sort of bumps down this way. like so. Right, so hand holding tie. So let's try this. So you got his neck coming down, just here and disappearing into his shirt collar. It's kind of crinkly, not fancy looking. Kind of an old shirt, it looks like. Here with a button. So like a couple of wrinkles on all this. And then the button that attaches the other side. Suppose neck muscles in there. And then his suit jacket comes down a bit further here. We'll just get the shoulders maybe. So jacket goes that way and then shoulders go off. So a male shoulders, just so you know, is the width of his face. Right? So the face comes across about that distance. Female is about 2.5 heads. Male, it's 3, usually. Unless it's like The Rock or something, and he's probably 3.5. Bumpy jacket on the edge. Now, hand coming up in here, with lots of cuts on the knuckles and stuff, holding his tie. So sleeve will go across just up here, right diagonal. And then the opening for the shirt that comes out here. And then his hand coming out of there. Kind of a bumpy sort of line. Going this way because of knuckles and everything, we can just see like his thumb sticking up there. Hard to see. So we go, right, so finger curves over, down. Then the next finger comes up, across the top. Down the back again. Next one. There. And then the pinky. It just curves around the bottom of his hand then. Just here. So, knuckles bleeding, right? So knuckles sort of here along the line where you would expect, basically. Knuckle lines on the fingers. Right, and I'll just add kind of scratches, and you can do like red color over this. You can do it in red pen, but I'm just going to scratch up his knuckles. because he's been on some vigilante justice. Okay. Oh, and he's a big scratch on his forehead as well, so we might as well just do some of that. And we can change the color after. Now, we can see his stick. So we can just see the top of the pole here going down, disappears into his hand. Alright, so like his finger. Just cups it here. And I guess this is like his thumb around the back. Like thumbnail in there somewhere, knuckle lines. And then he's got this sort of rope along the back of it. There. Then we can just see the tie, right? So hang in between the hand, hang in between both hands, goes there. And then she's tied up, so it goes this way. There. There's all these shirt fold lines and stuff. Suit jacket. And oh, a little pocket here. Boom. Not bad. Turned out alright. Oh, he's got another cut up there. Missed that one. Maybe some scratches on his face, maybe. And maybe on the suit as well. Just rough him up a bit. There you go. Netflix Daredevil. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support on Patreon, Taylor. See you next one.